Yeah, I've heard so much about this match and like yeah, like written stuff with Aaron about it in that Summoner Wars guide, but like I've barely
Mhm.
played it, so I'm really curious about it. Nope, don't queue a public game. Oh God, this is.
Yeah,
Do we want 45 minutes on this? We probably should.
yeah. Let's do 45 minutes.
It's gonna be tough. Well, no, I mean nothing can be tougher than playing Fungal Dwarfs with 20 minutes at Gen Con. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, this seems real fun because apparently just like carrier is a like you're just better at infecting than I am. Like
Mhm.
Aaron says, like at the end of like the tournament champions game where they were able to beat Donkey as Fungal Dwarfs against Fallen Kingdom. They were like really thinking and like sometimes just like not infecting, like to like not give you the 2 for 2 targets and stuff like that. It's just seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm excited for this. I think the carriers having 2 health is like, yeah, both carriers or your carrier having 2 health, I guess. Spore carriers.
Yeah, yeah, for
um,
sure. Um,
all right.
okay, sounds good. I will.
Yeah, we'll talk afterwards.
All right, see ya.
Peace.
All right, let's do our best here. See how it goes. Um, that's always fun to play Fungal Dwarfs. I love them so much, and I feel like I'm not super great at them. Or like I feel like, or like not that. I mean, I feel like I'm good at them, but I feel like like they could be easier for me, you know? Like there's still a lot of turns with fungal dwarves that I still feel like I really need to think. Like I have to do that thing that I have to do with like sand goblins where like I feel like I can play them well at this point, but there's a lot of turns where I need to like sit myself down and be like, what is the game plan? Like what is it? How do I win? And then I can think of something and pursue it and it'll work, but like I real like it's not quite as natural. It's just play the cards, boom, win, easy. Skill issue. All right, looks pretty good. Spend boost. These like that feels like a pretty that I can do with my eyes closed. That feels like a pretty standard opening for fungal dwarves. God, I love fungal dwarves. The shame they've been hit by every unfortunate like timing nerf side effect thing. I'm hoping I'm still I've been like quietly advocating to Joe and Nick a little bit. Like, can we just get this carrier thing like changed? Can we just get it back to the way it was, please? Like the thing where carriers can now like they don't chain with ruptures. So if one at 3 ruptures and it makes another one go from 2 to 3, it doesn't rupture anymore. Which like it makes sense that like they've given a justification, and it's that triggers only happen once, or like the trigger for at the end of your magic phase only happens once. It's not going to happen twice. It's effectively missed a trigger if it enters the magic phase without 2 boosts. But that's not how the deck was when it was play tested, and it's kind of janky, and beginners don't assume it works that way. And it's just like, you just like just get that change, please. Like it's just better for the game. I know it's like a little bit unintuitive, but it's already kind of unintuitive. Like the way that it works now isn't in the rule book. It's because of a decision that they've made that if clauses, if it has 3 or more boosts, is part of the trigger after the unit is destroyed and not part of the resolution, what it actually does. And like there's nothing in the rule book that says that. It's just an arbitrary decision that they made that I assume will be in some sort of FAQ at some point. But it would so like there's no reason it couldn't necessarily be the other way if you just decided that the if clauses are part of the resolutions, um or just like I don't know, just make an exception for carriers. Like it breaks the rules, who cares? It's fine, just preserve the design intent. What how did I get off on this ramble? um this is funny. I just have to see how to do this here. Because yeah, beasts, it's only 57% to get that 3 for 3 melee. Oh, that's those 3 dice are my future. 0 out of 3 melee. I see lots of that. Um, Soul shifting? Soul shifting? Soul shifting? Probably don't want to. Because that just gives me food that's close. We might move Cooldock up even. Miss, 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 miss. Skill issue. Yes. That's nice. That's real nice. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can plow on in at this point. Oh, we don't have a carrier in our pile. Hmm. Okay, that makes like infect less good. And there isn't really a way. No, we could get boost onto this carrier if we move Cooldock up. If we move like this beast, I mean, we could move carrier to here, Cooldock to here, beast to here, Cooldock to here, carrier to there. So we could get this beast to rupture, this carrier to rupture. That's honestly pretty good. I mean, my other option is just to kill that archer over there and occupy that spot. I think this is pretty good. We don't even really need to do the demand. Well, if we did the demand, we get another carrier over there, so that's actually pretty good. Alright, I guess we do that. Yeah, this is really the game of infects and whatnot. Okay, we do have another beast in there already. That we do. Alright, looks good. Doesn't matter which one we press anymore. Beast go with the carrier. So this is a pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this setup. It's a pretty good start for me. We'll go ahead and hold on to release this force for as long as we need to. Oh, we discard the beast. I think more and more I discard beasts as I play. Looks good. And we're just gonna hold Monster for the whole game because it's just how we roll. We can discard Thune, maybe even play this next fungal beast next turn if they kill the carrier. Yeah, it's gonna hopefully like I guess them drawing undead carriers hurts us. So do you think they already have two? I haven't really been counting. I think they do because we killed one and then a second one came. Yeah, so they definitely have at least two carriers. We purging? Oh, we purging. That carrier did not. That cultist did not need to move. I don't think it matters. Assuming you're purging on that. Just because cultists don't damage yourself. maybe they're so used to wrench rats that they can't see it any other way. All right. Misplay and attack that beast before the carrier. Do it, you won't. Looks good. And yeah, so we got one carrier in the pile here. Definitely hoping to draw some more pretty soon. Actually, even if they did kill this beast first, they could soul shift into this carrier. Because soul shift is after destroyed, not after attack. Interesting. It is going to 3. think that might have been a misplay, but they're gonna have a chance to fix it. You want a fungal transform or soul shift? Pick your poison. Yeah, you probably want a soul shift. That's a pretty good counter. Pretty good counter. Cooldock is not safe. Cooldock is not safe. I mean, maybe we don't care, and maybe we just keep living our life like this. Like, I don't even know if I want to release the spores when it's just so easy for me to get both carriers back. Okay, I don't, like, realistically see how there's a different play than this. Wow, one more unit and we could have monstered. Might be able to monster next turn. I'm not gonna signal it too easily. I'll just put 2 boosts over there. Could put 3. 2 should be fine. Yep, so we got 2 carriers. If we fail to get 1, I might just release spores. We shall see. I think I care the most about taking this spot back. Well, I mean, if it misses, it misses. The order doesn't matter here. We should be going to 3, so definitely Monstros in our future. I don't think we need to rush it. I mean, it would be good to get it this early. Would definitely help, but like, I don't really feel like we need to rush it. Wow, we've been getting really lucky with these infects. So like, I could damage this beast, for instance, instead of spending a boost, but I feel like that's too telegraphing it just a bit much, you know? Like, if you kill both those carriers, it's going to be at 5. I don't know. Pretty good. Hey, we finally got the gate. Forgot we were drawing towards that, but we totally are. We were holding release spores, even though it kind of feels like we should have gotten rid of it. Cooldock being adjacent to an enemy gate could be death. I'm kind of scared by how fast they're playing. Like, Cooldock literally could just die. It'd be pretty hard at 11 and no units on board, but like definitely some sort of purge nonsense could mess me up. Release spores is probably going to be helpful this turn. Alright, if they kill both these units and we get a Monstro, that's really good for us, because Monstro can just, like, we can use Monstro to stop their infects. Meanwhile, we can still be sort of doing our own. I don't know if that's exactly true, but I don't know. Monstro feels good to counter their carriers, especially like if their infect game is better than ours. Yeah, priorities definitely. And see, look, they're not, like, they see a carrier with 3 boosts, and so they're not really thinking about it. The fungal beast. I've definitely done this too, where I've, like, I haven't thought that Monstro was coming because I saw a beast with 3 boosts and I didn't realize it would be going all the way up. I mean, and they might be thinking about it too. I shouldn't cut their credit out. Why the hell did that take a damage? Oh, because of that. I'm surprised. I think I would have put the I think I would have put that on this archer. I would have put the weapon on this archer and gone at Cooldock. Just because, you know, you're probably hitting that one, and if you don't hit, it doesn't really matter. Okay, sweet. Probably playing a carrier, unless we really need to do anything else. And GG. No. Not that easy. Wish it was that easy. Definitely gonna help, though. Won't even lie. Let's put more boosts on this. Get it up there. Huh, we, like, don't even need to use release spores yet. This is evil. Evil, I tell you. Do we want to just put a gate here? That's pretty silly. And I feel like that's incorrect. Don't like how that walls me off. And we always got release the spores in case the worst happens and we miss the infect. Yep, seems pretty good. It could definitely mess me up a little bit if, yeah, they can just infect that carrier and attack cooldown. It'll be fine. Um, yep, looks good. And we do have another beast. I always just, I've just built the habit to just check what I have in the pile just to be sure. Yeah, Monstro is really sweet here. Ah, good old fungal dwarves, my boys. You fucking suck. You fucking skill issue suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Even Cool Duck barely killed it. Okay, well, we have the release spores, so we're not that miffed, despite what my language would imply. And this guy's a little overextended, but I mean, we were hoping to kill something with it. This is my first mage. We can discard it. Still, drawing stuff and building is helpful right now. We got shamans. You have every carrier that we spawn is pretty easy to just turn into a beast that turn. So with the setup that we have here, so that's definitely helping us out. Hoping there's a turn where we don't just have carriers infinitely here, but yeah, I'm a little bit scared. I have to see how this goes. Cool Deck might need to retreat because like they're just gonna keep getting chip damage, you know? Like all they have to do is kill that carrier. This guy soul shifts in. Like again, we could totally be dead right now. Like kill this. This soul shifts in, kills itself. That kills something else. Like something else soul shifts in. Um, this card's purge. That's really bad. You know, etc. Okay, okay. I really like them not getting this, but yeah, carrier's probably attacking the cultist. Rhett is moving a space back. I like the sound of that. Be afraid, Rhett. Coming for you. Alright, that gate, we can occupy the forward spot. Probably will. Alright, hello. Hello over there too. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to like overextend some beasts these days. Yeah, definitely if I was Cherez, I would be prioritizing carriers, like just having undead carriers on the board at all times. That they're your path to victory here. There is no other path. I mean, other than killing Cooldock, which, you know, made a good start on. Oh, yeah, it's tough. I mean, I could even consider like putting that gate like there or something really weird. I don't know. Yeah, and Rhett's moving back because this beast could like infect that carrier and then attack Rhett. Definitely a hard knock life over here. Yeah, I see. I can definitely see just playing for something else here. Yeah, we gotta be afraid of assassinations, like just any sort of purge nonsense, something. Definitely get in there, definitely cause us a lot of trouble. Alright, let's see what they got. Still blood summoning the cultist, alright. Raising the carrier. All right, so far our turn has been taken the exact same. But I can relate to that very deeply. Hmm. Did you not want the other order there? Might have been a mistake. Who knows? We could definitely um we could stim shrooms up to there. The prolonged thought process makes me think it was probably a mistake. Monstro could go up there. I think just putting a beast up there is pretty good though. I don't know. I mean, we're pretty happy. Um Yeah, that's all I can really afford to move. I think we'll probably hold the carrier in hand just because we can use it later. Um, do I want to place a gate or something weird instead of what I'm doing this turn? Maybe. Just maybe. What if instead of um, moving this carrier, I actually just move this and then pop a gate right here? Seems pretty good. Are we discarding the stim shrooms? What does our end game look like? Uh, yeah, what we got? 12 magic worth of units sitting there. We're definitely gonna be able to do all of that. Stim shrooms could be helpful. Not that helpful. Probably discard it. Probably still like burning as fast as we can here. Um, yeah, looks good. And we still got the beast that's gonna die. Yep, I mean, I guess we could be going for more infects back there. Do we have another carrier in the pile? We do. Or we could be going for more blooms. I like this gate a lot, though. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, let's just go with this. This is fine. I think Immolate only affects units. It does not affect that gate. Yep. Carrier, I wonder if there's a world where, like, we don't even want to give it the infect possibility. We might, like, because that is just kind of a free infect if you think about it. Now there's two carriers instead of one. I mean, it makes it hard to kill that beast, but then again, does it even? Let's just not, you know? Like we're learning from Aaron. This is what Aaron said to do, okay? Um looks good. Spend boost. Discard, even though like why? We got another one, it's fine. Um Fungal transformation, looks good. Yeah, having the monster on board so early is definitely gonna help us out. Got Maldar, we can definitely play Maldar. Gonna have another release the spores at some point, that'll be helpful. Got that carrier. That's good. It's definitely gonna be a late game slog. It's gonna be hard to come out on top. I know, like, I'm looking at a board that looks like super favored to me, but Rhett's nuts when it comes to the late game. Rhett is nuts. Demand, we can probably get some use out of too if they ever dare to play a champion. Probably like into the holding cards part of our phase, because yeah, we already like got to carrier and beast capacity. We got one more beast in there. We can play it. We can like just play it raw. Uh, Looks pretty good. Yeah, maybe we'll even like demand on that carrier or something. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, having that gate there helps me a lot though, because that like I feel like that really limits the potential. Like them not being able to take back that spawn spot, like I don't know, it just limits the potential of me getting boned. This is good, taking out these carriers, making me wish I had gone them to 3 somehow this turn. I like that a lot. Looks good. Yeah, like coming back slowly but surely. So that's gonna be really annoying for me. Oh, the miss. Just kidding. Wow, if they had gotten that, that was really annoying for me. I don't really know what my plan was there. I mean, probably like, would have been to demand on that, and then to attack, to infect that and whatnot, you know. Okay, dokie. So we got one attack here. We can have a second attack here. Um, and then a third attack there. It seems pretty good. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, we could even use a mage to kill this, but that's fine. We don't need it. Um, let's just get another beast out into the world. Out chilling. Would I rather just summon a mage? Would I rather play Maldar somewhere, by the way? Um, okay, mage. I feel like I want to summon Maldar like over there or something. So maybe not. No, the mage would kill it, so let's not do that. Um, okay, gonna be real. I don't know if I need to. Maybe let's just move up like this. That's pretty good, and then we can get that infect. We can get that infect, and then that would be an infect and a kill. Yeah, do we want to just drop this mage to cycle the old hand? Probably. Gate can be discarded for magic, I guess. Yeah. And Maldar will come down next turn in a slightly better spot. Looks good. Might as well Blood Imbue. Don't see that really biting us anytime soon. Okay, and do we have the carriers? Yeah, we're at full carrier capacity and 4 beast capacity. Looks good. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I don't need to discard the gate, but I also just don't need to play it, so let's discard it. Monster is sitting in the back a little bit, but that's fine. This might be another a case of not infecting, though, actually, now that I'm looking at it. It sure might. Oh, we need to... Wait, we need to get another boost over there somehow. Oh, well, I'm stupid. How did I miss this? Okay. Let's get these over here. And let's just get this over here. Looks good. Okay. Oh, we don't even need 3 boosts on that, though, if something's gonna rupture. Oh my goodness. Somehow we haven't been taking that much time, but it's really, really a miracle when you think about it. Yeah, let's take it off this, put it there. It's like small optimizations of just like my gut feeling of like where it's going to be helpful to have more boosts in the future, when in reality it really shouldn't matter. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna demand on this carrier, we're gonna infect that carrier, we're gonna infect that, and not infect that. It's funny. I definitely would have first started just infecting everything, but I definitely see like not doing that. Yeah, okay, and we got the 3 carriers, looks good. Alright, second demand, coming down. Going strong. Nope. Misplay, misplay, misplay. Misplay alert. I did think of it. I was like, wait, didn't I have a thought that I wanted to do something before the demand? Yep, I want to infect this first. Probably want to kill that carrier at some point. That'd be good. Yep, this will just mean I get more boost since now the unit that I kill with the demand is gonna, yep, gonna send a boost over there. Now I got a lot of carriers again. Looks good. Yeah, and I definitely feel like infecting this would be a mistake because it's just so easy for them to take it back. I mean, they might miss, and we might need to accept that, but like, yeah, I feel like it's a mistake because otherwise, like, whatever they throw in here, just get to kill for free. Well, if they put a carrier there, it's like, well, now we have to kill that, and then whatever they put there is like just still there. Meanwhile, they got one more attack on us, so I think we press move on there. And we do not need this gate. Hopefully the other cards will be helpful. I think we only have one more magic left to gain this game, but I'll be fine. Yep, and now we have 4 beasts out. Almost got this guy to bloom, even. Almost. Yeah, Maldar will be great to like keep that beast alive, because otherwise it'll just be slowly dying. Probably just hold stim shrooms for like whenever we need the push. Whenever they kill one of these, Monstro can push up. Somehow we ended up with units in front of Monstro, but I mean, it kind of makes sense that we just want to get in there. Yep, that would suck. Attack, attack, attack. Could end the turn with 4 carriers. Be hard for us to respond to that. I definitely see just like not being like, okay, I'm not approaching that. Totally fair. Interesting. Okay, well, Monstro might go try to smash that gate. Might be a job for Monstro. And only Monstro. A carrier can do it too. Like, it's no biggie. This would be a pretty big miss. Miss, 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 miss. Skill issue. Alright, that's pretty massive. Okay, now we can just imbue that carrier. Oh, they don't have another infect. Haha! We win. You lose the game immediately. Okay, we could move up there and attack both of those. Yeah. I was thinking of just moving this guy over here, even though it's kind of overextended, just to like block that spot and make it a little bit weird, and then the mage will kill that. I got to clear these carriers somehow, some way. I could just put Maldar over here. Maldar is a big target that can't be Can't just joke about him. Um, yeah, do I want to do that? I mean, I was gonna put Mulder over there to keep them alive, but like, I don't know. What better use for Mulder than to like stop the infect game, you know? Blood imbue over here. Then we get 2 moves, and the beasts can move and start working on a gate at some point or something. I don't know really. Looks fine. Could have stim shrooms that turn as well. No, this is fine. Play the mages later. Yeah, Maldar having all that having all that health will help us out. Man, they still got 14 cards. They're still churning. Again, I think we don't infect. Because it's just an easy 1 attack and then a second attack. A second attack on that beast. Since they only have like 2 good attacks here, we've got to make it harder to get more carriers. I wonder if we attack this big gate here. I feel like we might, even though it takes more attacks to get down. For some reason I feel like we might. Still got a beast in the pile. Good. So, I don't know, because then we do get to just walk that way whenever it finally happens. Okay, well, whatever. It sucks that these beasts over there are just like going to be slowly dying, but what can you do, I guess? Yeah, looks good. We're just hoping to like have our big 5 health units survive against the carriers. This is crazy. This matchup, like, it's definitely funny to just have the carriers be better. Like that cool duck is being out infected. They're like undead carrier infects are better than um cool duck infects. That's and you just gotta like avoid that. And it makes sense now that I'm playing it and now that I'm just seeing it's like, yeah, the 2 health, like when I make another 2 health unit, it's just another carrier. And then I don't get to the unit behind it. I like so the responsibility is for, well, when they make another carrier, it's not just another carrier for me. It's whatever, like 15% less of a chance to be another carrier for me. So I'm sort of on carrier cleanup. I want to put like this could honestly be a matchup for Thune. Like I'm on I want to have big units, big bodies to go on carrier cleanup. Definitely kind of wish I had Monstro over there and had like Maldar over here just keeping those guys alive, but they're focusing over here. I need to focus over there. Or maybe not, or maybe just like do a few putt shots and whatnot. Could do that too. We'll see. Blood summoned, yes. Oh, I mean, these 2 beasts are just gonna slowly die over the next 5 turns, but what? Like, okay. Okie dokie. It's a pretty good lock off to just lock off those spots. I think, yeah, I'm gonna continue just busting down the 10 health gate. Yep, and now that I've set it up to be bad for carriers, the warriors come down. Classic Ret Talus moment. Okay, honestly though, the symbiotic healings feel coming in clutch though, for sure. Yeah, symbiotic healing is another reason you always want to just like damage the blood shaman in the back, as long as there's no like shadow pulse that's gonna take it out or something stupid. Hellforged weapon? No. Probably going on this one? Give it the 5 on 4th? Yep. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yeah, and this beast is just occupying that spot and slowly dying, but I guess that's fine. I'm not too mad about it. If I put a beast here, the beast could kill the warrior, get an infect, and then kill the other warrior. It's probably pretty good. It means I don't get an attack over there, which I kind of really want. We'll have to see. Okay, we can get the monster up. That's huge. Since we have the extra attack for it. Oh wait, before that, let's symbiotic. That's helpful. Means this beast will get a few more turns. Yeah, I like just having that beast there, so Maldar can't be attacked on two sides and whatnot. Though actually, now that I think about it, probably not gonna kill that warrior. And we're probably not gonna infect, though maybe there's enough targets that it's worth it now. I feel like Monster has just gotta start busting some stuff down, though. Okay, start with this. Okie dokie. And then this. Okie dokie. Well, looks like getting hit a little bit. Alright. Monster will be able to take this down in 2 attacks. Probably. It should be. Way too many beasts on the field right now. Maybe that's something like Aaron would comment on. Say, didn't need to get beasts out as quickly as I did. It'd be nice if we have a turn like where we can release. Like it would have been real nice to release Force that turn because the next turn we could do to make 2 fully health beasts. But then again, what am I saying? Why do I want full health beasts? What I don't want is just like to have a carrier that'll be immediately infected. But yeah, I definitely do not need more full health beasts. That is true. Wonder if we should have waited a turn on symbiotic, because then this beast would get 1 more health. I don't know if that's worth it. Maldar being at 3 versus 2 is probably significant. Yeah, these beasts dying is like the big thing that makes me like worry about the outcome of this game. Hopefully they're running out of juice. We've only seen 1 pyre, so there is more juice in the tank. Hopefully not that much of it. Wow, that lives to see another day. That's crazy. Can even infect my beast. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what you do there. I think you probably infect the beast since I'm so afraid of your infects. I mean, I do need to sort of let some of them happen and just pray. But, you know, do our best. Both health forged are gone? They got it. Shocker. Yeah, both health forged are gone. We could attack that carrier and then attack the other carrier behind it. With Maldar. Like, carrier cleanup. I wonder if Cooldock wants to retreat. If the beasts want to come forward. Yeah, we played our other beast. It's gonna be a little tough. Gonna be a little tough to deal with these threats. Monstro is going to help. Especially since all their gates are gone, Monstro is just gonna be plowing down whatever's in that lane. I mean, I wonder if I want to do this and I want to like get this carrier ready to come around this way. I don't think I do though. I think my mages will just come that way or something. I don't know. I think cool deck stays put. I mean, and you know what? These shamans can go each put like a bajillion boost on each beast. Fine with that. Tough decision in the magic phase, probably holding some events. Have we seen one blood summon? We've seen no, we've seen both. Fire, we've seen one, purge, we've seen one. So we still have another purge, still have another fire. And we are set. What a game. This is definitely a fun matchup. Give him another minute, then I'll message them to make sure that they didn't accidentally hold the turn. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this matchup. I'm glad we're playing it in the league. Let's see the league matchups again. Wayfarers, Phoenix Elves, Sand Goblins, Cloaks, Fungal Dwarves, Fallen Kingdom, Swamp Orcs, Eternal Council, High Elf, Shadow Elves. These all seem like really top-notch matches. Like all of these matches I'm a little bit familiar with, and all of them I think will be really good. I'm just messing with them. Maybe they had a stroke this time. Oh, they say it's my turn on your screen. Weird. Weird. Let me refresh as well. Okay. Was that a me problem? Okay, well, that's fine. Uh, weird. My internet's doing fine, right? Like, we haven't dropped any frames. Okay. I think we have the same plan. Operation Save the Beasts. Don't let them perish. Save them. Save them, I say. I don't know, like, we're gonna be able to use the boost for the release spores. I don't think I want to release spores right now, though, like, you know? I don't know if I want to block off cool dock. Okay, this one's just gonna go here. Like, am I planning on... Well, now I'm at 18 minutes. That's ridiculous. Sounds like it was on my end. Um, drop a mage here. Like, I don't know if Cool Doc's gonna want to back up. He might. He might. Yeah, for a little while. Okay, well, if this is a big mistake, so be it, I guess. Whatever, I'll stock these on Cool Doc too. Nothing over there. Alright, and let's hope for the best here. Okay, I think 4 dice is slightly better at doing 2 than the 3 melee. We don't really want the infect. Cherez says, this game, all caps. It's definitely been a game. I wonder if we want to infect there. I mean, now that we... yeah, I just don't want to give more infect targets, I think. So I think I still have attack there. Yeah, we're definitely down to 17 minutes. Oh my goodness! Thank God I killed it. What? It's ridiculous. Alright. Spend boost, damage card. And enter. Um, oh man. Yeah, this matchup's real fun. Hope I'm not putting Kuldak in a bad spot. I mean, hopefully it's fine. I like that we were able to make these beasts maybe not screwed forever. I mean, they might just want to pop a unit in front of Monstro until Monstro dies, which could be like 3 turns, at which point I've lost a lot of boost over there. We will have to see. I'm definitely more exposed on this front than the other one. We will have to see. Definitely complicated. "16 minutes. That's all I got." Please don't tell me like I forgot to pass turn or something. Or it like messed up or something. If I log in and it's still my turn, I'm very mad. They played Pyre. And they raised an archer. That's what we missed. No, just played Pyre. Alright, second Pyre. See how it goes. We got Monstro, we got the beasts behind him. We've got some juice, they've got some juice. Who's gonna have more juice? That is what it comes down to. If I had Thune, this I would call this game right now. But I don't. Thune is long gone. I wonder if this is even a matchup we would consider saving Thune. I could see it. It definitely seems good, but like if you're not like rolling in magic, probably not worth, and you're only rolling in magic at the very end for fungal dwarves. And if like you discard every single beast, which you can definitely afford to. God, what a funny matchup. Like I do not play like I feel like I'm playing fungal dwarves. I feel like I'm playing against undead carriers. Like that is the matchup right now. But how did I gain time? I'm not asking any questions. Joe, fix the timers. Joe, do this. Joe, do that, etc. Your opponent is resolving card effects. That's crazy. More warriors? Yep. Purge. Oh. Am I dead? Crap. No? I could be dead. Well, not quite. I mean, I could there could be 7 dice to Coldak's face, at the least. This carrier moves up. Zap Purge on Maldar. This warrior attacks Cooldock. Yeah, this is bad news, bears. I wish I hadn't done the thing. I feel like I'd do that turn differently. I don't know. Like something's got to attack Monstro, or like you have this whole big thing. Like you have Purge, which is the perfect way. Like this carrier, I want to purge on Monstro and stuff like that. Like I got Purge, I want to use it on Monstro. I mean, like if you're just focusing down killing Cooldock after I've so gracefully managed to like trap him, then go for it. But like otherwise, we could probably use a beast to refresh our cooldock time, or to get another carrier in there. How many summoned undead carrier does that? Okay, so we summoned all 4, so we can only raise the dead. So if I move this monster out of that spot, they cannot put a cut carrier right there. That's good. Yeah, and I don't feel like Cooldock wants to fight this front alone. That's where the mages are gonna come in. Nice, definitely, that's a good miss. Alright, Purge and Pyre are down. Every unit we kill this game is counting against us, but that's fine. Every unit we kill is turn. I mean, I probably just like move the heck back the best of my abilities. Cool. Monstro moves there. God, I wish I hadn't blocked in Cooldock like that. It's really dumb. Just in case, says Cherez. I see it. Yeah, because now to protect Cooldock is like pretty freaking annoying. So maybe we don't move back Cooldock this turn. It's fine. We don't need to necessarily. Okay, let's grab these boosts, put them over here. Let's grab this, and I want to make this infect as annoying as possible. Yeah, and I like this because you probably have to choose whether to infect that or that. I like that. Well, we're gonna kill the warrior here. Yeah, we got good attacks. Yeah, I like this. I mean, we could even just like release spores. No, not yet. Next turn will be release spores. I think this is looking pretty good for us. I think we've dealt with their threats. I mean, they're gonna have a massive raise dead. Monstro, you are off your game. They're gonna have like 6 more points of raise dead. But you know, we'll do our best. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty normal for Cooldock to get into the end. At least for me, it's normal to get at the end with a ton of extra magic. But because we have Monstro, it's okay. Like we still end up on top in the late game. It's okay. Not such a biggie. Because like you just have to discard real heavy as Cooldock to like get your engine churning, and so naturally you're gonna like end the game with like more magic, just because like you're just gonna have less stuff to spend that magic on. But if you hold Monster the whole game, you're still gonna have a 5/13, so you're chilling. And maybe Thune will be the very last card, or like in your bottom 10, and then you can maybe save him and play him. The Thune doesn't seem to get a ton of play. Definitely serves a purpose in this deck, and purpose is probably against like carriers and whatnot. And I don't think Cooldock needs another good champion. I think it makes sense for Cooldock to have a 6 cost champion. Like it's every champion doesn't need to be a super easy to get out one. Like, honestly, like, I really hope that every wave of 2 has at least one 6-cost champion. I hope they're not just totally a thing of the past. Like, I'm glad we at least have Titus. No 6 cost from the Swamp Orcs, but I mean, like, that kind of makes sense. If their whole shtick is that their champions are good, wouldn't have a 6 cost. 5 melee dice on 4 isn't that good, is it? 1 damage. Ooh, this could be a pretty big miss. You should watch this. Is that another one? Oh my goodness, skill issue. And on Monstro, got 2. But so 5 on Sword. I assume this is only a 50-50. I'm so wrong. I'm so dumb. No, it's range that it's a, yeah, okay, I'm just like dumb as hell. It's range that it's 50-50. Because I feel like this hits most of the time, but then I was like, wait, didn't I remember it's 50-50? Yeah, now I'm backing off, trying to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is good. Probably. We're just gonna back the heck off. Get up. And yeah, that's pretty good. Guess we'll just move up even more. Might as well. Yeah, okay. Let's attack over here. And I don't think we're really sparring still, because I still don't think we need it. I still don't think we need that new Surgeons of Carriers. I mean, now's the time to do it, that like we could actually get them out, but we've already sort of committed to not. This would be a crazy 4-on-4. It's a world where I want to just kill that, but no, taking out this carrier is huge and probably game winning. Alright, I feel like we're in a pretty comfortable spot at this point. Yep, looks good. They've only got 3 more Raise the Deads, and then they are dead on Raise the Dead. What's it gonna be? A warrior? Probably a carrier. Yeah, carrier goes down. Get that kill. Yeah, we gotta get through all these carriers. That's the big task. Yeah, because I still don't feel like we need this next wave of carriers, but the problem might be that, like, once we actually do need the next wave of carriers, like, that are beasts, it's too late, and so, like, they're gonna die in carrier form, not in beast form. So, I mean, maybe we'll look to get it out soon. We'll see. Definitely not a fan of them getting in here, but they've used all their events, so, like, I can use Cooldock as a blocker here. Like, I don't feel ridiculously stupid doing that. Cooldock can be chilling here. Yep, they've used the purges, they've used Hellforged. They've got 2 cards in hand. I can be confident enough in just moving out here and try to just end the carriers, end their existence permanently. Looks good. We're fine with opening up that spot, not worried about it. Got that one. This one should be gotten as well. I wonder if I drop release spores. I still think I do. I don't think I do. And not once. There's still a carrier there, and we still get 2 more carriers out of Ret, if they so choose. Yeah, I don't think we drop it right now. I mean, could even be like, carrier could infect cultist, cultist could infect that carrier. No, I want big Cooldock soaking up some damage here. Now that like all of the RT threats are gone, nothing's gonna kill Cooldock from full here. Warrior, yeah, gotta start working on Monstro. Monstro's been alive. When was Monstro summoned? Summoned Monstrosity. Turn 7. Summon Monstro, turn 7. It's now turn 24. So, Monstro has been alive for some quick math, 17 turns. It's pretty sweet. Alright, we can summon that mage to finish off that warrior. Or Cooldock can do it, or the mage can finish off the cultist. I don't know if the mage wants to finish off the cultist. Yeah, mage will finish off the warrior. Carrier is gonna get in there. Yep, looks good. I wonder if we want release spores now. I still don't think so, because I still don't think we want it on that other side. Alright, let's see it. Yeah, and none of the clocks are down to like 2 minutes or something, as it could definitely be the case with this. I think like I had a pretty good start, and so I didn't like I wasn't like brain dying on any of the turns here. There weren't like some of the really tough decisions that you're sometimes forced to with fungal dwarves, like are you overcommitting here? Do you need to blah blah there, blah blah here, etc. What do you discard? There can be some real tough decisions with fungal dwarves. I think this game is in the bag, though. I think that is it. I'm comfortable calling it finally. After a long fought fight that like I never felt like we were behind, but I definitely felt like it was even quite a few times. Yeah. Good game. Rhett's not even safe there. I guess Rhett's safe there. Hey, I guess you could get an infect there. I see it. I see it. I see the play. And it misses. Awesome. We did stave a stim shrooms for this moment, but doesn't quite make it. And that's okay. And yep, just get up here. I guess I probably don't want to actually put that adjacent there. I don't know. Still got another card in hand. That's fine. Oh, do I want to move the Monstro away from... Oh, the Monstro would just die from the cultist. Is that fine? No, I think the Monstro is another threat they have to go through, honestly. So, because they don't have any way to get carriers after this thing goes down, I think we actually just move away. I think we are big chilling. And we got it. Alright, carriers are down. Nothing more for the count. Alright. Good stuff. Did we go above the magic limit there? No, not quite. Okay, well that, you know, it makes me want to attack this just to go above the magic limit. Here, let's see it. Look at this beauty. Discard. No magic gained. Oh my god. I still don't think we actually play stim shrooms here. Or at least we play release spores here, because they don't really go where it matters. I thought I was going to, but I guess not. It's fine, because I think we can just move up with cool dog. Okay, I'm I'm still like talking like this is a game one I've already won. GG's. Cherez says GG's. For sure, for sure. See whether they're just gonna concede or play the last few turns. Gonna play the last turns. No problem with that. I usually tend to just play the last turns, even if I know I'm done. Like, kind of to be like nice to like give my opponent the satisfaction, but like I definitely like no offense is taken when my opponents do not do that for me. It's your game. Concede whenever you want to, you know. There's some new players like definitely don't realize that they still got a shot. I think they don't when they still do. Good stuff. All right, I'm giving Cherez another call. Hey, how's it going?
Well, going well.
That was yeah. Tell me your thoughts on that one.
So my thing about this matchup is like I am fine with dice rolls, I think normally, but in that just because I think if you play it well, you played it well, you should normally just be able to get one attack on like a carrier on either carrier, I guess. Um, and it really does feel like if you miss multiple, like either 3 for 3s, if it's like with your beast trying to kill my carrier, or if it's my carrier killing your carrier, a 2 for 2, it can like very much just swing like the entire momentum of the game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And I think more so than most other matchups because they're both swarming matchups, right? And I think probably the best thing a Fungal Dwarf's player can do is actually make it so it's very hard to flank. Like if you can only get one carrier attack on the opponent's carriers, like if you can't like have 2 carriers attacking the same one, it just, and you did that a few times. It makes it very frustrating to play as Fallen Kingdoms. And most likely, if I probably could do the same thing with the beast, I could have. I think there's one turn which I could have probably. There's one turn which I regret, and I think I could have done better. But I think seems like a very momentum based matchup. Like it was like I think by the turn like 7, I had like probably like a 30% chance of winning without like big assassination.
Really interesting.
Or what are your thoughts?
I would not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, okay. Monster coming down was real tough for you, especially so early. I would not slate it that badly. I think you had better odds than that, but I mean, I could totally be wrong about that. Yeah, it's such an interesting matchup. I mean, like, I honestly felt like I didn't really realize how much I was going to be avoiding infect, but the number of times that I killed one of your units with a beast and didn't infect is crazy.
Yeah.
And I see it now because I'm just like, what is it? So like a 2-on-2 is like a 69% chance, and then like a 3-on-3 is like 54 or 57. Yeah, this is important enough that maybe I should just check right now. All right, let's see it. So for a 3-on-3 to kill is 57, and for 2-on-2 to kill is 69. Yeah, and so it's just like 69 is way more guaranteed than 54. So like if we just like do trades back and forth, and this sort of maybe gets to part of what you're saying with like swinginess too, is like there's just this game, because it's a long game, like there's like huge swings of like every time a 3-on-3 hits or misses, but there's enough of them that like I feel like it does sort of average out, or like if we were to just keep trading back and forth, the Fallen Kingdom would come ahead with like that 69% chance to infect versus my 57, which is why I'm like, I'm not infecting. I'm not giving you those 2-on-2 targets. Like just spending so much of my willpower, like not giving you targets. It was just crazy because normally it's just like, oh, more carriers, more good for Fungal Dwarfs. Like that's so weird to play that way.
No, I agree. I think my point is I understand that you, as the Fallen Kingdoms, you have like a 9% chance more of hitting.
Yeah.
I think the thing is that it really like that the percent chance I think is important, but I don't think is as important as like there will be certain, at least how I was feeling. Like I said, I've only played this matchup probably with you and maybe one other time.
Yeah.
It does really seem like as a Fallen Kingdoms player on this side of the matchup, there are certain turns where if I can turn one of your carriers or one of your beasts or one of your things into a carrier, especially with blood, then I have a good shot of winning at that point. But if that, if that dice misses, then it just seems like, okay, I'm getting overwhelmed by the horde.
Yeah, yeah,
And I think that's probably just a Fallen Kingdoms thing in general. But I think it just gets
yeah.
more exacerbated by how, the nature of fungal dwarves just being this
No,
sort of
yeah.
swarm faction.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
definitely heard like opponents of like undead carriers like bring up that's just like it feels very swingy, the 2-on-2. And it is. It's incredibly swingy whether you get it or not. Just in general in every matchup even. Um
no, but I think you played really well. I think turn 8, I got a little bit. I think that blood was terrible by me, but outside of that, I don't. Just to get a cultist out, but outside of that, I think I'm not too. So the other thing which I ran into a lot that game, especially early on, is that, and this is another Fallen Kingdoms thing, is that I didn't have enough carriers. Like I only had 2 carriers for like I think the first like 9 turns. Maybe I need to discard more heavily in this matchup. Like it could be one of those matchups you just have to like discard, so you have like 4
yeah.
carriers at least, um, just because you know that there will be a lot of infecting. And so I guess
Yeah.
that's something I can learn from this game. Um,
That's interesting. You're probably right about that.
just because like I think with 2 it's not enough, because usually you always have 2 on the board regardless, because one you're resing or rising,
Yeah.
and the other one you probably summon sometime. Um, but yeah, I think that's another thing I could have done better, is probably just discard more aggressively. Um, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was hoping it was like at the beginning. I think I did more infects, and I was just like, okay, well, I can at least hope that it's going to be a little while before your carrier game is kicking.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah,
No, but it's a cool matchup. I can see. Yeah, I can see why people want it for the league.
yeah. No, I definitely. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I definitely see what you're saying about undead carriers feeling swingy. I can totally respect that.
I mean, it's on your side also, right? Like if your beasts don't kill my carrier, like that some turns, or reverse, like some turns you missed on the carriers, right? And then I was able to get a swing back the next turn.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it can.
because
Yeah,
it's the interesting
yeah,
matchup where you beasts have exactly enough dice to kill a carrier, and carriers have exactly enough dice to kill your fungal carrier or spore carriers.
yeah,
This is
yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I guess it feels like a little bit less bad. Like normally, fungal dwarfs can feel really swingy when you hit or miss that 3-on-3 for the infect. But like in this matchup where I'm like literally choosing not to infect,
Yeah.
it feels a little bit less bad because it's like, well, I'll just kill it next turn. Yeah, that's really something.
Also, of course, I would have won if had 14 health rat. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, skill issue. No,
Exactly.
yeah, 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 for sure. Yeah, it's really funny. Like I did not. I understand it now. Like I understand how Rat sort of has that infect advantage.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did not predict that. Like when I first heard about this matchup.
Yeah, no, I think I'm curious. I'm very curious to watch how multiple people play this matchup when the league game finally comes out, because I'm curious if there actually is like a super long outside. Like I could see Rat winning like the long game if they win early, or if they're able to get drag us out quickly.
Yeah,
Um, but I think probably long term, fungal dwarves are favored. But I think probably Ret is favored sort of like a mid game-ish, um, especially if you're able to get the infect train going, or if you're able to get a lot of damage on crack or crud. Or it's like you need to like. It feels like the fungal dwarves, or sorry, as the Fallen Kingdoms, you sort of need to clear one side of the swarm basically. And so I was focusing on the left side just because I was like, all right, I cannot deal with this side with the monstrosity and the 2 beasts like this sound. So I tried
that
to
was
gate that
really
off.
good. Yeah,
Um, and yeah, no, I'm curious how other people play it. But
yeah,
yeah, so
yeah. No, sorry, I'll let you go. But yeah, like just like being able to like look at one area and focus and be like, all right, I'm gonna get infects here. I'm gonna wall off that other side. I mean, I think that'd be one way that you could play for the late game.
Also,
This one.
I'm curious about. It could also be one of those matchups which I'm curious what the turn one win rate will be for each. Because I think if Fallen Kingdoms, if you're able to get rid of the initial, no, it probably doesn't matter that much because the beast just summons it the next turn. Probably doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, I could see it being helpful. Like cooldown, it's really nice to go first and just like get to move up with cooldown. I don't know, and sometimes Fallen Kingdom can go nuts with like a blood summon turn one. Um, yeah, I don't know. I honestly expect. I think this matchup is complicated enough that I think like the league data is probably gonna be like skewed towards cool deck, because or wait, no, I think it'll be skewed towards Fallen Kingdom because I think
Yeah, I
it's
agree with you.
yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to realize how you need to play cool deck differently. Um, yeah,
I agree. I agree. If I had to guess, I would assume that it would be. Also, I think just people are more comfortable with Fallen Kingdoms probably in terms
yeah.
of and
Yeah.
also yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I was really afraid that game of like assassinations too, especially when you started focusing on that other side of the board that I had like nothing on. I was like, crap, if you like really overrun this side of the board, like it's gonna be hard for Cooldock to retreat. And the whole time I was just worried about some sort of crazy purge play just getting in and killing Cooldock. Like there's definitely gonna be a fair bit of assassination victories too.
Yeah, I think which turn was it? There was one turn where I think if you hadn't killed a unit, I probably would have, or I would have had a shot. I wouldn't. It was not guaranteed at all, but I probably would have gotten 9 dice on Caldric the next turn. Which one was
Interesting.
it?
You'd have to yeah, tell me if you see it.
Yeah.
There was one time where like I missed an infect on your forward gate, but then I thankfully like had the release spores to like save it. And like if that had missed, I would have been really worried because like just like a purge could have done so much damage. Like
Mm-mm-mm.
I definitely took some risks earlier in the game. Like I feel like Cooldock needs to advance to like have just his engine be around him, and so like earlier in the game where Cooldock needs to advance, I think Fallen Kingdom could really, if they get the right hand early enough, they get lucky, they could really prey on him and just take him down in a turn.
Mm-mm. I think it's turn 10, 11, I think was the one.
Okay.
So in that one, basically in hand, I have Hellforge, I have Blood, and then I have 2 Skeleton or Skelly. I think also skeleton warriors are actually pretty important as a fallen kingdom. Just like you said, you don't want like 4 health versus 3 health is actually I think going to be something to think about. Because normally you just
Yeah.
summon the carrier, but
Yeah.
especially when the carrier can be one
And
shot by the beast.
it's nice. He did it at least a couple times where it's like I attack your warrior and then it's down to 1 and then you just infect your own warrior.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a nice play. Oh well, yeah, what were you pointing at?
So for let me rewind this turn. So for this one, basically, if I had infected, if the carrier had died in front of Caldric, and that space was
Yes,
uh,
yes.
another carrier, that one there's a chance that you'd have lost next round if the carrier it was still a carrier, because I could have used basically blood summon twice on that one, summon the warrior. I have Hellforge also in my hand, so it's pretty easy to get to +5, especially if Rat has a bunch of. So I would have had one big swing, and most likely you still would have been alive. I think where are the odd dice? Let's see, SW zone.
Yeah, yeah, no, that was a pretty big miss to miss that in front of Cooldock.
No, just I mean that's just to your point that I think there are shots for both. It's not like it's. I think probably. I'm curious, like if 2 perfect AIs played this matchup, what it would be. Maybe it's Fallen Kingdom's favor, like you said, because there's a slight advantage in terms of infect rates. But
Yeah, that would be my
in that sense, I'm
guess.
a little bit jealous of chess players. Chess players having computers to actually say what's actually the best move in this situation, right?
It would
Or
be so hard to get a computer for Summoner Wars. I mean, I'm sure you could do it, but oh my goodness. Um, I wonder.
so
Let
it
me.
would have been 54. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Wait, I'm seeing how Aaron rated this matchup. Aaron rated it as 55 fungal, or sorry, 55 Fallen Kingdom favor. Um,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think probably because Fallen Kingdoms just have two strategies. Like Fallen Kingdoms just have big turns. They have a chance for always big turns.
Yeah, well, and it also feels like Kuldak's main strategy, that is like engine go choo choo, is like severely
With
limited by
purge,
like,
right? That's
yeah.
always.
Sorry, say it one more time.
Oh no, sorry. Were you talking about chess, or were you talking about?
All right,
Are you
no,
talking about computers?
no, might have cut out for a second, or yeah, I was talking about Kuldak's main strategy being his just engine is a lot tougher when you're not infecting as much.
Mm-mm-mm.
But you go ahead and talk about chess.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about that.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
no.
talking also about this game. Um, I heard something about engine, and so I was like, oh, is he talking about like a chess engine? That's like.
Oh yeah.
um, but yeah, no. To your point, I think Fallen Kingdoms probably. I can agree with 55 probably because look. I think probably the best thing Koldak has is getting as many beasts and as many monstrosity. If you can get monstrosity down early, that's like so hard. Unless you have your combo in hand. Um,
Yeah.
uh, in which case it's dealable, but yeah. So
Yeah,
you played that really well.
Monster came down
Um,
way earlier
but
than I was hoping. I was so happy about that. I felt great.
I don't know how to deal with the shamans in the back. It's really hard for
You
yeah.
can't. You don't.
You can't really.
You let
That's Fallen
Kuldak do your
Kingdoms not being
thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of factions that just the shamans in the back is just part of the package. You're not going to deal with them. Uh, like, yeah, all you can. I mean, for most factions, it's a game of just like not letting Kuldak get good infects and whatnot in order to be able to outlast him, or just to assassinate him outright. And like, yeah, the shamans are part of his econ game, but you can have your own econ game that could maybe even be more powerful for some decks.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm surprised how looking at some of these turns in the past. Like there's some turns it's completely you, and then the next turn is completely me. Like just these infect decks
Yeah, no,
on the left side. I mean, yeah.
on the left side of just how long it is, or no,
Oh
no,
no, just like
just
the left
clicking
side of the
through.
board.
Oh, I see. Yeah. They
Because
definitely
the right side, I think you dominated the right
big
half of the board. Yeah.
big swings everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. My left or your right. Yeah. Must be
yeah,
confusing for you what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I see that. Yeah, it's tough, and like I think a few things go differently for you there. Like a few like slightly better like purge turns on monstrosity, and like monstrosity coming a bit later. Like a few things different, and I think you could have come out ahead. Even though like when fungal dwarfs wins, it looks like, oh, that was unstoppable. Like nothing I could have done. Like I was sweating a lot. I mean, if you watch the replay, there's a lot of me just being like, all right, I need to get this. I need to get the like. I was never like,
Yeah.
oh, I got this. This is in the bag until like the very end there. Even yeah.
I see. That's good to know. I felt very far behind majority, but it makes sense. Maybe it's just because the state it just is intimidating when you have so many units on the board at once. Um,
Yeah, I mean, and
but
it's
I had sorry,
no, go ahead.
go on.
Uh,
No, sorry, you go on.
yeah, it's. I mean, it's a normal thing to. It's not bad to feel that against fungal dwarves in general. It's normal, and like it also could be a thing of just like fungal dwarves are really weird, and like I feel like it took a lot of experience for me to like realize for me to like see fungal dwarves have this insane board and not feel like I was insanely behind, like to realize that there is kind of a downside to fungal dwarves like not being able to move the whole horde at once, and like fungal dwarfs, I don't know, like yeah, it just it takes a lot of playing with and against them to see, like it's like even if their board is looks insane, it's not over in the late game. Like it's they're still beatable, or at least that's been my experience. But yeah, like when I first started playing, and like I've just been burned like playing Fungal Dwarves against like some of my friends in person who are more new to the game, and then just being like on turn 3, they're like, I want to concede. This seems impossible. And it's like, okay, yeah, this is not the great. Like this, Fungal Dwarves can really give you that feeling.
Yeah. Uh, Agreed. I think it's it's another thing which I wish. Um, yeah, no, I'm excited to play more. Let's say it that way. And I'm excited for the week. um, yeah, no, I'm curious in terms of what the win rate will be. I think I agree with you. I think Fungal Doors will be slightly no. I think Fallen Kingdom will be slightly favored just because people don't know. But um, yeah, it is very interesting to look back at previous league matchups and just some matchups I didn't even think were going to be one way or another. Like where was it? There was a matchup I was thinking about us playing, which was just like so skewed to one way I didn't even.
That's funny. Yeah, I feel like I don't even look at them very often. Like it's just often not. I don't know. I don't trust the data. And it's only like recently really that I've even started thinking about matchups. Like I feel like I like went a whole year playing Summoner Wars before I even like thought about matchup advantages and disadvantages. Like, oh, I have a deck, I'm gonna play it.
Of the two. It looks like Savannah Elves are always winning, which makes sense. They're one of the first factions.
Yeah, yeah, and everyone knows how to
Cloak
play them. Say it again. Cloaks
Cloak's
and
Tundra Orcs was the one I was thinking, where I thought it was always pretty even, but just because I think we both played that and we both won as Cloaks, so maybe I'm wrong. But I always felt dealing with some units as Cloaks, like the more beefier units Tundra Orcs have, is just super hard.
Yeah, I feel like the matchup. Yeah, wait, what did it did it end up? Sorry, did you say it ended up? It ended up
Cloaks 60.
Cloak's favored. Interesting. Yeah, that's funny for it to be Cloak's favorite. I think that was like the first season that Cloaks were released as well. So like you'd honestly,
that might have helped.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say that would hurt, but yeah, no, that would definitely like. I lost that my league game there. Like I charged up with Grog, and then like they had a really good hand to like it like turned 3. They just like surrounded me with Out of Shadows or something. So maybe the low experience helps Cloaks. Yeah, I also think of that matchup as like kind of even. Um, I could see it. Yeah, I don't know because it just feels like Tundra Orcs can kind of play a nice late game, and like yeah, difficult to yeah.
I think it's a harder matchup for like you have to think more as Cloaks maybe because if you push up too much, they are also like they're easily like Tundra Orcs are like Cloaks in the sense that if you have your summoner too close, they can easily one turn you with
yeah
their +2/+2 and like stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But thanks for playing, dude. Those were 2 very fun games.
Yeah, for sure. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope to see you around. Hope to do some more.
Yeah, dude. I'm always down. Always down.
All right. Well, sounds good. I'll catch you later.
See you later, dude.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, good stuff. those are some fun games. Definitely a fan. But yeah, both those matchups need to play more. I still don't feel like I feel like I want to watch more of like the Wayfarers, Savannah Elves, or Skyspear Avians games. See also like Dead Blood players did, but I think I'm gonna call it today. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll post about this in the Discord. I think I am looking for people to play Wednesday and Friday. I don't have anyone lined up. So if you're free Wednesday and Friday, I think that would be like more in the afternoon, so more around like 12:31 Eastern time. Supposed to the evenings. But yeah, if you're free around then, let me know. I'd love to play some live games. All right. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.